Under the current outdated law, divorce is so expensive and inconvenient that some married couples just separate without formally divorcing, which can cause havoc, particularly with respect to inheritance issues when one spouse dies. However, the proposed divorce legislation, once it becomes law, would make it possible for spouses to make a joint application for divorce if they are in agreement that the marriage has failed. It also encourages mediation and settlement agreements in an attempt to reduce conflict. The Justice Minister says the fact that Namibia only has 2 High Court centres makes it difficult to access divorce court proceedings.
Self-representation has not been sufficiently popularized in our society. Not many people actually know that they can themselves go to court and represent themselves. And for the legal practitioners that are in the house, the biggest challenge that we have in the country generally is the fact that many of our fees are prohibitive. And, you are presenting a service, you are giving a service, and you need to be paid for it. And what that does is that many people are unable to afford legal representation.
The proposed policy and legislative framework seeks to remove the fault-based grounds for divorce and introduce a new system based on irretrievable breakdown and provide for the privacy of certain divorce proceedings and proceedings of annulment of marriage to protect children, amongst others.
Under the proposal, we are saying that the only ground for divorce will be the irretrievable breakdown of the marriage. What does it mean? It means the disintegration of the marriage to such a state of that there are no reasonable prospects of restoration. So you don't have to plead necessarily. He did beat me up. He went and had sexual relations with someone. You just plead that irretrievable breakdown. But nothing stops you from alleging facts.
This is what some of those in attendance wanted clarity on.
I'm of the opinion, and I don't think it will do harm in the longer run, when certain people can be married by the courts and certain people can be married by the churches. Because at the end of the day, I see the overload of courts.
And I think that we should not try to shy away from mental illness. It is something that is really relevant, and it does frustrate a partner. So in this case, where you say irretrievable, you do need to address the issue of mental capacity.
So I must say that the legal drafting in this particular bill is particularly very commendable with regards to the removal of domestic violence within our Namibian society.
Sialman Tikwa, NBC News, Windhoek.